You got people confused AF. And I'm talking about like bamboozled, okay? The people in your past who deliberately directed a negative energy your way, who deliberately, intentionally tried to alter your destiny by doing some sort of spiritual manipulation, they are in shock right now. And the reason that they're in shock is because everything that they intended for you is happening to them. So heartbreak, right? Financial issues, right? Unsuccessful energy, insecurity, all of that is being thrown back to them because their spell work has been returned. And if I'm talking to you right now, then most likely this video is for you. And the people in your past are hiding right now. They are hiding because they are ashamed and embarrassed of the things that is happening in their life, and they are ashamed and embarrassed because they are seeing what's going on in your life. And if they are not seeing it firsthand, then they are hearing it back from the people around them, and it is getting them upset and it's getting them pissed off because the whole time while you were in solitude, these people made it their personal mission to ruin you and to make sure that by the time you are ready to reveal yourself and pop back up, that they did such a number on your self-esteem, such a number on your public reputation, such a number on humiliating you publicly that you would be the person in shame, the person in hermit, afraid to come out and to share your voice, share your light. But right now, the complete opposite is happening. See, while you were away in hermit mode, while you were away in solitude, God was doing a number for you. God was protecting you in a cocoon of spiritual protection. So number one, none of these things that they were doing to you, you were aware of because, hey, it's none of your business. And God knew that 360, right? Hindsight, that none of this thing was going to affect you. So why worry you? Why scare you, right? Why raise any anxiety? Instead, God allowed you a period of gestation, all right, to grow and develop your spiritual gifts, grow and develop your intuition, because during that time, messages were being delivered to you, right? You saw the signs, you saw the synchronicities, you saw the red flags, you saw the green flags, and you had messengers come to you and reveal things that nobody knows how you even know the answer to, but it's because you are spiritually connected to the divine and God got your back. Okay, so any information that was necessary that you needed to know, best believe that God did not keep you in the dark about. But the whole time, there was no physical proof of the things that you knew. And it left you to believe, you to doubt yourself for a little bit. Maybe you thought that you were crazy. Maybe you thought that these were just inklings. Maybe you thought that you were just overreacting. But no. And I'm here as a confirmation to let you know that everything that you have been feeling intuitively, you're spot on about. So right now in this time frame, your enemies are not around because they are in hiding. They are scared. They are ashamed. And right now, they are receiving signs on their end from their spiritual team that they fucked up big time. Because as above, so below, right? What they intended for you is exactly what's happening to them, which means that your life is thriving, that you're thriving right now in this season, that you are on the verge of a big breakthrough, that success, abundance, happiness, love is right on the other end, super close to you. Because these people, they did love blocking spells for you, right? They did insecurity spells, anxiety spells on you, right? They tried to target your finances. So you could only imagine what's going on behind their closed doors. Because when they were throwing that energy out towards you, they didn't understand the type of spiritual ranking that you had in the spiritual realm. They didn't know your true essence, your true energetic signature as a light worker, as an earth angel, because they were operating from their own projections. And according to them, they are the greatest thing since sliced bread. And if they are the greatest thing since sliced bread with their dark energy, then they can only imagine that whatever that they was going to do, it was going to work. but they were in for a rude awakening. And you see, Spirit allowed them to do these things and allowed certain things to affect you as a part of your training camp. Okay, because God has bigger plans for you. And in order to fulfill the destiny that is set for your specific soul, it's gonna require you to have tough skin. It's going to require you to trust in your spiritual gifts, trust in your intuition. And it's also going to require you to start creating boundaries, right? Start creating and instilling these boundaries, because it's the boundaries that are set up that is going to protect you from energy vampires. It's going to protect you from people trying to take advantage of you, manipulators, and opportunists. So hindsight is 2020. You have stepped into this new calling. You stepped into this new power of yours, where you're confident, you're sure of yourself, you're top tier decision maker, right? Your discernment is on point. Your pattern recognition is on point. So the training has done you pretty good. But I'm here to tell you, because you are an intuitive boss, babe. Intuitive boss, babe, right? That your enemies, the people who purposely were working up against you this entire time, they're not going untouched. Okay. Karma is coming to collect, and they about to get theirs. They're getting theirs real bad. So, but they didn't expect you guys to overcome any of the things that happened to you, because they were used to doing that to other people. And see, where they effed around that is that they met you, and you were the catalyst in these people's lives to change, to stop their grimy ways, to stop their grimy habits of, dark manipulation to get what they want, because they were spewed through jealousy, envy, dishonesty, right? And they wanted what you had. They were trying to siphon your energy, but it didn't work. And God had gave them a little bit to see where they were going to do. Were they going to stop? Were they going to keep going? Were they going to increase their magic? Were they going to go 10 times harder? And they really show their ass, because they did not let the foot off the gas, not one bit, when it came to you and trying to stop you from your destiny. So with that being said, in case you were wondering what's going on with these people in the past, they are getting their karma right now. And God is still protecting you. You don't need to know any of this. You don't need to see any of this, because it's none of your business, for real. But just know that justice is being served.